Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearthstone for Kaiserreich Manchu. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So we're at war now with the defending government. They have last standard all their units, but honestly, I think that works out well for us. Because when they're last standard, they're going to take more actual strength damage. Which means that they will eventually just like lose manpower, lose equipment faster. I guess manpower doesn't really matter too much. I mean, again, we're in China, so there's a lot of manpower to go around. But I don't know how many guns they have. You know, they have 8 to 12 military factories, so they have less military factories than we do. So we can definitely replace our losses substantially easier than the defending government can. 100 political power. Do I want anybody here? Infantry specialist, we've already got one of you. Concealment. Attrition minus 4%. We don't have any tanks right now. Navy doesn't really make a difference. Fighters? 10% cheaper aircraft? Okay, there we go. We're going to take you. Somebody in the comments at some point, they did say that if you rename your rifles, then it should get the company to change. So this is just the cool gun 4,000. My hands were not in the right spot. If I rename you, it does not get the name, the company. Okay. Well, at least we tried. So right now, 1,000 casualties against 36. I mean, it's only because they're last standing. And there's also a lot of battles going on. It doesn't actually calculate casualties until after the battles have completely resolved. Also, Mongolia died. They died to my clique. So now you're going to go and fight probably Tibet on your own. I mean, it would be really nice to get my clique on our side. We get to found the rural defenses, then go for rural loyalty ensured. And then we can pacify the nation, which will allow us to launch campaigns against the rest of the Chinese cliques. I'm hoping that maybe we can get some more of them to align with us, because you know that would be nice. Okay, we did actually get 2 little pushes in here. Bring more units. Purple Army. I need you guys to keep on advancing northwards. Are you set to? You're just in this one province. Like that's fine. And actually, I want you this way. I want the cavalry to move here. See if you can maybe get an encirclement against these 5 divisions. I know you're in combat. I'm going to have you move up north like this. You guys move up in this province. You guys might as well push here. I think that's fine. So let's push these guys in these 2 directions. Yes, I want you in this direction. I want one of you to kind of move in like this, just in case. Okay, fantastic. So these guys are basically encircled now. I mean, technically they're not, because they can't go into my clique. They won't get the encirclement. They won't get the encirclement penalties, which is a little unfortunate, but they still will not get any supplies, so I'm still pretty happy with that. We're at 30% with you. You're looking okay. Move these units this way. You move this way. Maybe if we can kill this division off, we can get like another small encirclement over here as well. I mean, if we can end up just killing like 10 Fantine divisions right off the bat, I would be pretty happy with that result. I mean, 19,000 against 14,000. But very, very soon, let's just keep taking more territory. Very soon, those numbers are going to go substantially higher. You're now 2 divisions encircled. I'm going to pull you over here, try to kill this division. You move your way in this direction. Like, again, how many units do you actually have? Maximum 36. Minimum of 16. Well, right now we see... Well, right now we see 23. So I'm going to assume that they have 23 maximum. I don't know why they... I mean, they might have some units defending Shenyang. But probably, like, at most, probably 25. And we've got about, what is that, like a third of the army now in these like handful of encirclements. So I'm pretty happy with all of that. I'm going to move you up towards this city. You guys move your way in this direction. And honestly, you just kind of keep on moving up north like this. The Yellow Sand Society. In addition to the rural defense force employed by the NCERA, the Yellow Sand Society and esoteric sector connections to the Ying Wandao have offered to join our army. They're fierce fighters and relatively loyal given their new anti-concession stance, but some fear extending their offer to join the army will allow the Yanguandao yet another opportunity to infiltrate as well. Political power. Now, just give me political power. I think that's fine. I mean, it's not like super exciting. Penetration speed. Damage to enemy garrisons in our states, 20%. I mean, as long as we don't get occupied, we'll be fine, right? Yeah, so take this city. I at least want to kill, if we can kill as many Fetnian troops as we can prior to Japanese intervention, the better off we'll be. So are any of you aligned with Japan? Republican aligned. I mean, nobody right now is Manchu aligned. We got a couple of unaligned. I mean, Tibet is and Kublai Khan. They're both still opportunistic. You should join up with me. I mean, I'm clearly the favorite to win, I would say. You stay where you're at. You'll be killed off in just a moment. Fantastic. All of Yellow Army, you should be signed over here. We'll have you just kill off this army. Okay, El Salvador has fallen. I'm going to do a quick save just because I know in this that there's apparently like a crash with desktop that might occur due to Honduras. We'll see if that happens. I'm hoping it doesn't. Also, does Yucatan, they actually have their own focus tree. Anyway, let's go back to our situation. So, you know, our units are doing very, very well. Mobile defense, that's got to be our first level of... Still no, huh? Well, I guess because we already have 1 star. Okay. So it is a little bit later. Build defenses. Let's not even worry about that. I'm going to send... How many guns do we have? 9,000. I'm going to send even more guns to Maklik. I really want them to be friendly towards us. I don't know if they ever actually will be, but it would be nice, right? Casualty rates right now, 22,000 against 49,000. Those are numbers I'm much happier looking at. Bring more units over here. The Homuding archaeological excavations around Anyang, Henan province, have unearthed a massive bronze burial vessel for the Shang dynasty. Thought to be a large ancient bronze of the world, its discovery has been celebrated around the world as a massive victory for the Chinese culture and history. With the threat of war with Japan looming, however, archaeologists have reburied the sarcophagus, hoping that once we've defeated Japan, we can exhibit it safely in a museum. I mean, okay, we're not at war with Japan quite yet. You want to get any defensive lines over here? I think the answer is no. I mean, we could integrate more territory. Yes, integrate Shaodong now. Advanced machine tools. You're not... Okay, we have 1 division up north. Let's see if maybe, again, we can get, like, another big surround before we take over Shenyang. Because once Shenyang falls... What year is it? It's 39. Go 1940 research. Because once we take this city, Japanese intervention, I think, is basically guaranteed. Maybe bordering Japan also is a trigger, but don't quote me on that one. Okay, so this area's been taken care of. 28 against 76,000. Numbers are very much in our favor right now. Yeah, let's move in like this direction. But again, I want to see if we can get like a big encirclement. We got 95, 41. Keep a little bit of pressure on these guys. Again, all of you just move your way up north. I mean, we'll push our way towards Shenyang, of course. Do we need any air bonuses? I mean, what do I want right now? Infantry, 1940. I mean, we'll take... It's 302 days. Give me trucks, actually. Trucks probably would be useful to have. You're going to move your way up here, and then again, move your way in this direction. You're at 93. I just want just 1 more encirclement. We also got to make sure that you... How did you die immediately? Come on now. $78, $79. Yeah, I just want a little encirclement. Yeah, 94. Purple Army, honestly, actually stop attacking. I mean, again, you're doing good work. You're pushing over towards Shenyang quite nicely. Honduras has capitulated. 73% against you. Okay, now we do invest in rural industry. Like, we're close to being able to take over some more of the southern warlords. Destroy leftist. Invade the concessions. Probably is not what we want to do. I'm trying to say, like, maybe there's like another way we can push this. But I don't know if there actually is. And how many units do you guys have? 19 to 31. You're all retreating out. Which I mean is understandable given the circumstances, but I still don't like it very much. Okay, we can upgrade our rifles. Now we have our cheaper guns. What do I want to do with this extra factory? Give me more planes. Because we don't have trucks quite yet. Okay, so this encirclement plan is just not going to really work out for us. And again, before we take Shenyang, I think we want to push our way towards Harbin. I think we take Shenyang and Harbin within like a day of each other. The defending government will basically collapse up just on that. So I think Blue Army, we're going to completely delete your line. I'm going to move you right here. And your job is going to be to push your way towards Harbin. Don't take the city, because we're going to try to push our way into Shenyang and Harbin at the exact same time. I want you to push in like this. I want you to push your way down. That's 73. Do a little bit of support with you. I mean, okay, 3 units here. You can maybe push... I mean, I want to push this railroad. Okay, all of Central America has been annexed. That's actually good for us, because we now... The crash at desktop shouldn't happen. Empire of Japan. They don't even have that many units either. Yeah, let's actually just push our way up the railroad. We have a supply hub here. And that's kind of about it. But again, we have no trucks. If we had trucks, we could give our units some more supplies, obviously. But right now, that's just not really viable. Why do you have more? I feel like you've gotten like more units out of nowhere recently. I don't know if that's just me, but maybe because you have better supplied units than I do. Okay, modified government again. Let's go with the war economy. And again, we're just going to keep pushing. We can push away over to the rail line. Got a supply hub here. Invest in you. Now we'll go for rural loyalty. There we go. Bring more units in. How are aircraft doing, by the way? Not super well down here. I mean, there is an airport. If we could take this airfield, we might be able to get something good to happen. Okay, you're at 19%. I think we're doing well for ourselves. It's like, yeah, theoretically we could be doing better. Purple Army, I want you just down on this line. Yeah, bring more units up. Actually, let's see if we can take this port. That'll be good for supplies for us. Support companies or line artillery. Give me a support company boost. Now, that should be, yes, continue army reform. Give me a nice little bonus on this. You can maybe get like an encirclement here as well. I do feel like the defending government has somehow bolstered their strength, which makes me a little bit upset. I mean, you have like no supplies. You're gonna get kicked out of this province, which is very unfortunate. But as long as you can hold here and then push your way like this, we'll bring in reinforcements from you. You're doing pretty well. I want to move the yeah, because now we have this air base. We can move our aircraft here. And I don't actually think, yeah, no, I don't think the defending government even has another airfield. I think we get all of their planes now. We have 63 of you. You're carrier fighters. Have I been building carrier aircraft this whole time? Yes. Yes, I have. Do they need to be in a carrier to actually deploy? No, they don't. So I think that's nice at least. I don't know how much worse carrier aircraft are than like normal fighters. We'll just keep it as is. Let's actually surround Shenyang. That might actually break the game a little bit. You have 2 divisions here, taking a little bit of heavy casualties. Because again, I don't want to take Shenyang. Even though I think we easily could, it's not actually in our best interest to do so. Because we don't want them to, if they lose the city, Japan intervenes like immediately. Which is absolutely not what we want. But again, we have air superiority. It's not like a ton of superiority. Hunan Clique join the United Provinces of China, which is you guys. I mean, it's a little sad, but not much I can actually do about that. Give me more military. Yeah, more military factories. And actually build them all here. Actually, no. Build them all in this one area, because that's got an 80% production boost. And I'm happy to see it. Okay, you're taking heavy casualties. I want you pushing in this direction. And you've now declared yourself to be the federal government, which I think is very rude for you to do. But I do think that at least right now, this is really a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Ep.7. If you enjoyed, run a thumbs up. Not enjoying, close thumbs down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.